Attended clears the front, and we're set to go at the 1650. They're off and racing, and Americ to Spec, so about one of the last to leave the machine. Highland Rahi going forward from his wide stall. Solid winners right there. Along the inside is Fantastic Fun and Armour War Eagle. Nobody really wants to lead. In the meantime, Gorgon behind the top four. He's pulling his block off on the turn out of the straight. Followed by Embraces, all-round winner. And then came Americ to Spec, so followed by Glittering Legend. And the last one up the side is I Can. Heading on to the 1200 metres, and the first section ticked over in 27.72. So the pace is not bad overall. And they're heading up the side here. And the leader is Highland Rahi, out by 2.5 lengths on Solid Win. 2 lengths away to the favourite, Armour Golden Eagle, who is the even money favourite. He gets around Fantastic Fun, who's fourth the rail. Embraces from Gorgon, who still hasn't dropped the head yet. He's about midfield on the rail. All-round winner tracked along by Americ to Specs on the 7-day turnaround. I Can and Glittering Legend is the last one. 23.7, so still going along at a decent rate here is Highland Rahi, dragging them up past the 600 metres. Over Solid Win second. Armour Golden Eagle 2 lengths away. Fantastic Fun, followed by Embraces. Gorgon paces on now from all-round winner Americ to Spec. So I Can and Glittering Legend last as they're about to straighten for the run home. Highland Rahi, Solid Win 2 lengths away, moving up on the outside. Armour Golden Eagle about to pounce on them now in the centre of the track, followed there by Embraces. Armour Golden Eagle in the centre of the track here has made the lead from Highland Rahi, Solid Win and Embraces. But here's win number 199 for Zach Purton, and the favourites home for a facile victory. Armour Golden Eagle to take out the big drink tonight, the Sauterne Cup. He's 1 and 1 well, the even money favourite home. Second across the line, we had Highland Rahi just in front of either Embraces or Solid Win. They were followed by Gorgon, and then came Americ to Spec. So back in the field there was I Can, Fantastic Fun, all-round winner, and Glittering Legend amongst the tail enders. To the winner. Favourite home here at 2 and 1 for Zach Purton and Mark Newton. Up 10 rating points for that last start victory. Pace was fairly genuine there. He stalked it. That pace was Highland Rahi. Racing from the 1200, Russet Glow half a stride slow, and Dan Attack out fast from the inside. Hey Bros, Torbjorn Golfer going forward, winning champion. Wider World Hero with them as well to make a line of 5 into the first turn. Elegant Life behind the top 5, with Cross Border Dude looking to take closer order to the rail, followed by Bullish Nova, Rainbow 7, and then came Cornerstone, Full of Laughter, and Russet Glow is the last one. Pace is strong down the back of the track, 750 left to go, still 3 deep up front. Along the inside, Dan Attack, Torbjorn Golfer, No Luck winning champion, 3 wide, no cover. At the 600 metres from Elegant Life and World Hero, 2.5 away to Hey Bros, followed by Cross Border Dude, 3 to Bullish Nova, 1 to Cornerstone, 1 to Russet Glow, and 2.5 to the last one, Full of Laughter. He's got them strung out here on the turn. Does Dan Attack? He swings in over Elegant Life, winning champion, Torbjorn Golfer, followed there by World Hero, and then came Cross Border Dude and Hey Bros. Dan Attack, Elegant Life, they're having a titanic battle here with 100 to go, but Moreira's got the upper hand here with Elegant Life. Elegant Life starting to clear out on Dan Attack. Russet Glow on the inside, Bullish Nova late, but Elegant Life too good for a Dan Attack. Might be Bullish Nova to run third in front of Russet Glow, but it is a photo. Cross Border Dude, and then came Hey Bros, World Hero, Cornerstone, followed by winning champion. He had a tough run, Torbjorn Golfer, and Full of Laughter. The winner, 4.1 for the favourite, Elegant Life. 2 for Casper Found, so he's gone back to the top of the championship now with Danny Shum. And an easy win in the end. Dan Attack. Who gets third? I thought maybe the outside, and it is Bullish Nova just in front of Russet Glow. And then Cross Border Dude from World Hero. He'd only ever won at 1,000 metres here in Hong Kong, had Elegant Life, 1 from 20. Happy Shooter is now in. Starter doesn't hold them. They're racing immediately, and Lean Master away fast with Heyday and New Power right there. Lucky McQueen, Happy Shooter wider, and kicking up his Jolly Companion towards the inside. California Bay restrained into the first turn. Tactical Command is going to keep him out a little bit though as they head into the back straight. Spirit of Peace well back with So Koo. And 2 lengths away to Rui Kokoro last of all. The tempo's strong inside the 800 metres, and it is Lean Master. He wants to go faster. He's out by a length and 3/4 on the big chestnut. Happy Shooter second. Third is Heyday. New Power fourth on the outside, improving. And then came Lucky McQueen. Followed next by Jolly Companion, who's midfield on the rail. Little check there for Tactical Command. And Spirit of Peace got into all sorts of bother there behind California Bay and Rui Kokoro. And the last one is So Koo. It is Lean Master lining them up here in the straight. 250 left to go. He's in front by 3 or 4. Giving chase. Down the centre is Lucky McQueen. New Power still there. Happy Shooter. Heyday. On the vapes is Lean Master. Here comes Lucky McQueen with New Power. Spirit of Peace. Jolly Companion late. New Power has been headed on the outside by Lucky McQueen. And Lucky McQueen is struck here. It's a treble tonight for Joe Moreira. But this one for Cody Mo. And Lucky McQueen has either defeated Lean Master, who gave us sight. New Power there. Spirit of Peace running on. But he got absolutely castled coming off the back straight. With him as well was Jolly Companion, and they were followed back in the field there by Happy Shooter. Behind those runners would have been Heyday, who weakened on his run. California Bay was further out with Rui Kokoro. Tactical Command, and he was back towards the tail of the field there with So Koo, and they went without Game Player Elite. Jenny's best home here, 9. Lucky McQueen, 3.3 and 1. Start arrives the field, pushes the button, they're racing, and Copper Core missed the start by a length and a half. Superb Capitalist, Mr. Desira the first 2 away. Right there is Candlelight Dinner, Casa of Honor blasting forward, and wider on the track also is Youthful Spirits. Right behind them, Master Champion, and then came Central Bank, who's wider around Superb Capitalist. Horsepower deep on the track from Royal Blitz, one off Copper Core, La Forza, and the last one together. We value the pace is hot here. They've got 500 metres left to go. Mr. Desira on the inside of Casa of Honor, coming around the turn at the 400 metres. Right behind them, Youthful Spirits, but he's done it tough with Candlelight Dinner popping up the rail now. Central Bank travelling well, getting into the clear, and then came Superb Capitalist, and Horsepower looking to hook out wider. Don't know where to look here. They're across the track. Mr. Desira, Superb Capitalist. Here comes Horsepower down the outside. Candlelight Dinner on the inside. Candlelight Dinner, Superb Capitalist. Horsepower wider, Superb Capitalist. Superb Capitalist has defeated Horsepower, and down on the inside, Candlelight Dinner. Together We Value through the centre might have got 4th. Central Bank, La Forza, followed by Royal Blitz, who wasn't far away. Mr. Desira with those gallopers, and then behind them, as they've run on by, was Youthful Spirits, followed by Casa of Honor, who weakened. Master Champion back there with Copper Core, and he would have been one of the last ones. Superb Capitalist winding the clock back here, backed into 11 to 1. Last one of 79. He was 1. Set at the 1200, racing immediately. King Lotus half a stride slow away. Embrace Aberdeen, Honest Witness, and also going forward is Sky Cap, Red Elegance, and Robot Lucky Star. So Honest Witness is trapped very deep into the first turn. There's plenty of pressure. Behind them matters most from Sports Legend and Gummy Gummy back on the rail. Son Pack Fu, Spicy Gold, King Lotus, and Flying Hunter is 3 lengths away back at the end of the field. Up front, Embrace Aberdeen, joined by Sky Cap, who's a little keen. Mouth Jar on the favourite as well, Robot Lucky Star, and keen briefly as well was Honest Witness as they run to the end of the back straight. 550 left to go. Next is Sports Legend from Gummy Gummy, who travels strongly on the rail. Red Elegant, Spicy Gold, Matters Most, Son Pack Fu, King Lotus, and 4 lengths to Flying Hunter. 400 to go. Here they come for home in the last. On the outside, Sky Cap of Embrace Aberdeen. Next is Robot Lucky Star, Sports Legend, Gummy Gummy along the inside. Then came behind those runners, Embrace Aberdeen, Red Elegance looking to get through. And here's Spicy Gold down the outside. Spicy Gold with King Lotus, Robot Lucky Star, Gummy Gummy, Son Pack Fu. Son Pack Fu, I think. Son Pack Fu, I think, is driven up the rail and denied Gummy Gummy a lip-smacking win there over the final stages. It's close, though. Arriving on the scene was Spicy Gold at any old price, and Robot Lucky Star was there, and dive-bombing them as well was King Lotus. There's a finish for the last at Happy Valley. Behind those gallopers was Matters Most, and then came Sky Cap, who weakened on his run. Embrace Aberdeen couldn't go on. Sports Legend with them. Red Elegance further back in the field. Honest Witness amongst the tail enders, and Flying Hunter back there as well. Well, it could be a first win here in Hong Kong for Britney Wong. I think it is.